Our aim here has been to build ecologically and inexpensively, using wherever possible local resources and recycled materials. Here the ground floor is almost complete and already occupied by a carpentry workshop. The room above is to be a workroom. Our plaster is made of a clay-rich soil from a nearby field. For the first layer, water, sand and horse manure are added. Clay binds. Sand acts as a thinner, and the manure increases the binding power of the clay and helps reinforce. The first layer is thin, and it doesn't matter if cracks occur when drying, as more layers are to be added. We simply follow the shape of the wall, and any irregularities can easily be seen. Though the bales need to be well compressed, they still give a soft surface for plastering. Chicken wire helps the plaster to adhere. Building can, however, be done without using wire. This is a job where everyone can join in. Here we can see members of a weekend course trying out their skills. After letting the first layer of plaster dry for about 24 hours, we now add 2 or 3 more layers. Each can be up to 4 centimeters thick to make the walls as even as possible. For these we need a rich mixture using a lot of clay, reinforced with chopped straw. We add sand and sawdust to give volume and to make it lighter to work with. The sawdust also makes small air bubbles form within the drying plaster, bringing good insulation. Clay soil plaster has been used for all kinds of walls since ancient times. When clay dries, it releases a lot of moisture, causing it to shrink. Therefore, it's important to make a sticky mixture that fastens well and doesn't crack too much when drying. Now it's time for a fine finish. This last layer can be left as it is or painted upon. Another idea, as can be seen here, is to add color dye directly to the mix. final layer uses a minimum of clay and no straw. Instead, we add cow dung, which makes the mix more water resistant because of its high mucus content. We add cellulose fiber for volume and cow hair for reinforcement. Clay plaster is a cheap and ecological material that promotes a healthy home environment. Like our straw bales, it can both absorb and release moisture, allowing us to keep our indoor humidity at a pleasant 55 to 60%. About 10 straw bale houses have now been built in Sweden. Some are lived in, and others are used as workshops and studios, like the ones here on the west coast that we have looked at in this film.